Welcome in, guys. It is A-Bomb. Coast to Coast is on for another night. Tonight, Braves are going for the sweep against the Marlins. Welcome in, everybody. I'm A-Bomb. This is Coast to Coast. The Braves coming in tonight's play. 76 and 52. 6 up on Washington. 9 up on the Mets. And 9 up on the Phillies. And meanwhile, the Marlins come in 45 and 80. And they enter today's game 29 and a half games behind the Braves. Mike Soroka getting set to take the mound. This is the last time the Braves will face the Marlins this season. And if we win tonight, our record will be 15 and 4 against the Marlins on the season, which would be an awesome record. And so pitching tonight for the Marlins is Sandy Alcantara. He's 4-1 with a 4.35 ERA. Soroka with a 10-2 record and a 2.41 ERA for Soroka. And so we're underway. First pitch at 7:21 to John Birdie, and it's a strike. And in fact, there are 2 strikes now on Birdie. Seinfeld is asking for mod status. Let's go ahead and take care of that. Boom, there we go. Okay, and so there's 1 out. And by the way, I feel like doo-doo today. I've got a cold. I did not go into work yesterday because I didn't feel good, but I felt even worse today, and I did go into work. So we'll see if my voice can hold out for the entire game. I've got the scratchy throat. I've got the itchy eyes and the runny nose, the whole bit. And so I'm going to rely on you guys down in the dugout to pretty much carry this broadcast tonight, carry the stream for us. And so we've already got 1 out. And Birdie grounded out to Freddie. Oh, thanks. I'll be okay. I mean, it's just a cold. Just annoying more than anything else. So we'll try to get through this. Braves going for the sweep. Not a whole lot of fannies in seats so far. It is early, and school is back in session. On the injured list, Brian McCann, Austin Riley, Dansby Swanson, and Ender Enciarte, all major players who are on the list. Here's the 3-1 to Diaz. Popped up to center field. Easy play for Acuna, who's patrolling center. And then at the last minute, the left fielder, Ortega, comes in and grabs it. Be right back. And so quickly 2 outs. Here's Brian Anderson. First pitch is fouled away. Hope everybody's had a great Thursday. Falcons are going to be playing here in just a few minutes. Preseason game number 3 for the Falcons. Well, it's really number 4 if you count that Hall of Fame game. But for the rest of the NFL, this is week 3. Yeah, bring us some Falcons updates. Today's stream brought to you by treasurehunt.ga. And it's a 1-2 count on Brian Anderson. Again, we'll keep it here as long as possible. If my voice gives out, you'll understand, but we're just going to soldier on here. And there's a strikeout. So let's hope Soroka is going to have one of those kind of nights. Good start to the first, a 1-2-3 inning for him. And we now head to the bottom of the first. Miami nothing, and the Braves coming up to bat. Do not move. Coast to Coast will be right back. Here comes Acuna, as a matter of fact. He is leading off. And we saw him hit that home run last night. I haven't heard anybody talk about this, but he did not exactly bolt out of the batter's box when he hit that home run. It seemed to me like he stood there and watched it, which is the whole reason he got removed from that game on Sunday. Of course, if that one had gone over the wall, we probably would have never had any benching or any conversation about that. But it still remains to be seen as if he actually learned a lesson from that. So Sandy Alcantara deals his first pitch to Acuna, and it is a ball. Swings and misses at strike one. Bounce foul. It's 2-2 on Acuna. Batting .296. Right, Seinfeld. Yeah, he's got this long reaching base streak of 21 consecutive games. Three and two now. Fouled away. We'll do it again. Another foul ball, still 3 and 2. Another 3-2 pitch. Bounce to the third baseman. It's going to be an easy ground out for him. There's out number 1. And we will definitely keep an eye on that Falcons-Redskins preseason game for you. Just now kicking off right about now. Nationals already have a 2-0 lead on the Pirates in the first inning. Looks like the Phillies are off tonight. And Ozzy Albies pops one up. Easy play for Starlin Castro over at third. He catches it in foul territory. The Mets and Indians underway in the second inning with no score there. Welcome in Drew R. Here's Freddie. Been heating up lately. He's got the average back up to 304. Swung on a missed 1-1 on Freddie. Oh, I've still got the music on. Okay. Let's turn that off. How about that? Alcantara with a 1-2 count on Freddie. Welcome in Danny Westbrooks. We know he's keeping an eye on the Falcons game that just started. It's now 2-2 on Freddie. Alcantara bringing it up at 98 miles an hour. And there's a 2-2 count on Freddie. Foul back, still 2-2. I don't know if it rained. I don't think it rained over in my little part of Metro Atlanta. Two pitch is outside. All right, thanks, Westbrook. Yeah. Make sure to drop a like my way. Most of you have already subscribed, so you've taken that part. You've taken care of that. Now when you're coming back, you got to hit that thumbs up every time we do a stream so that we can take this thing next level. But Freddie Freeman strikes out in a 1-2-3 inning for the Marlins. So we now head to the second with no score from Atlanta. Stick around. This is A-Bomb. You're watching Coast to Coast on a Thursday night. I agree. Anything preseason is pretty boring. That's why I'm not doing any of these Falcons preseason, but you can bet. In fact, you see it on the screen, September 8th. That is a Falcons opener on the road up in Minnesota. September 8th, we will have that one for you right here. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Walker, batting cleanup. Huh. That sounds pretty serious, Evan. Are you sure about that? Evan, I mean, I'm sorry to hear that. Somebody's organ shutting down. That's some serious stuff. Are you for real? And yeah, Marcus, we should see most of the starters usually in that third preseason game. They go an entire half. But yeah, I mean, legend, walking legend. If you can hear us, yeah, we're really sorry to hear that. Here's to a speedy recovery. Damn. Really sorry to hear that. So yeah, keep us updated on that, please. So Soroka with one out. Walker grounded out while I was reading Evan's message. So yeah, man, definitely prayers for walking legend for sure. And so somebody just singled. Whoever that was just singled. So we've got a runner on first with one out. And that was Starlin Castro that singled. And he's on first with one out. So here's Harold Ramirez, left fielder, batting sixth. Yeah, Danny, you're right about Georgia, but he's up in near Cincinnati, though. He's the big Reds fan. So he's up in northern Kentucky, which is like the suburbs of Cincinnati. I'm sure they got plenty of good hospitals up there, too. 0-2 pitch, bounced over to Donaldson, tries to turn two, and he does turn two. I don't know about that play at first. He kind of looks safe to me. Are we going to have a challenge? Let's see that again. It was a great play on a short hop. Out at second for sure. I think he was safe at first, but it looks like it was called out number 3, so we're going to step aside, take our break, and then hopefully when we come back it will not be under review at that time. All right, we'll find out right after this. You're watching Coast to Coast. Okay, so in fact, he did beat that one. It was not a double play, and we're still on top of the second with 2 out. So Lewis Brinson is in. It's 1-1 on Brinson now. Here's the 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. It's fouled away. 1-2. The Falcons are playing the Redskins. And welcome in, Stover Effect. Good to see you. And there's a strikeout. So finally we're out of the Marlins half of the second inning. No score as we head to the bottom of the second in Atlanta. You are watching Coast to Coast. Be right back. So Donaldson will lead off, bottom of the second for the Braves. And we're going to dedicate this stream to walking legend who is apparently in the hospital. And, you know, everybody's thinking about you here. Donaldson taps one over to the shortstop, and he boots it. So Donaldson will be on with an error to lead off the second. All right, Westbrooks has a new feature for us. He's full of good features, so keep them coming, my man. Trying to kick this cold that I picked up the last couple days. Felt like crap all day. But at the end, it's just a minor cold. Could be much worse, right? All right, well, that's a hell of an anniversary, Westbrooks. Welcome back in, Mixer. Good to see ya. So, very happy anniversary day in the Westbrooks household. We're glad he made a full recovery. It's 2-0 to Matt Joyce, who has gotten a lot of starting time with all the injuries lately. He's playing right field tonight. Broken bat hit to right field. Runners on first and second. So he's done a pretty good job. He's batting over 270. All right, the mean streets of Cartersville. What's up, Mondo? Welcome in. Trying to kick this cold, but we understand Walking Legend, one of our mods, is in the hospital right now up near Cincinnati, so we're thinking about him. Don't know any details, really. And Echeverria gets one into left field, and that's going to score a run. RBI single. And he was brought in for his defense, but he's been producing at the plate. This is the last time the Braves will face the Marlins this year. Currently, we are 14-4 on the season series. Somebody says my mic is muted. Yes, it is. Oh, no, it's not. I'm still here. It was muted for a second while I blew my nose. Yeah, nobody needed to hear that. Ruh-roh. There's a line drive double play. Ortega nailed it over the first baseman. He caught it and stepped on the bag for the double play. And so 2 outs. What, you guys can't hear me right now? Is that what you're saying? That doesn't add up. And so Flowers up with a runner on third base. And 2 out. Turn on my mic. All right. Okay. I got you. I was like, I see the meter running here, but I don't have any headphones on, so it's really hard to tell. And so, Flowers has a 2-1 count. As we know, McCann is on the injured list now. All right, Mixer, good one. You got me. I was like over here looking at everything. Yeah, it's moving on my screen, you know, whatever. And we've got a strikeout. Flowers is retired, so are the Braves, but we pick up a run. It is 1-0 as we head into the third inning on a Thursday night. Coast to Coast, we'll be back. All right, we are back. It's 1-0 Bravos. And as good as Soroka's been all year, maybe that's all he needs. I mean, we definitely want more runs, but this dude could take a 1-0 lead and get a W out of it. Oh, yeah, thanks, Marcus. Yeah, there is a lot of shredding and crunching going on in that background music. Here's Brian Holiday. He's the 8th place man for Miami. Welcome, Jake Norris. Watching on PlayStation View. Nationals are still up 2-1 on Pittsburgh. 2-0 on Pittsburgh, that is. If it's your first time here, if you're new, hit that subscribe button. If you're not, thumbs up. Gotta do it. Gotta do it to keep us relevant. Here's the 3-1. Ground ball over to short. Echeverria throws him out. 1 out. Holiday is retired, and here comes the pitcher. Tonight's stream brought to you by treasurehunt.ga. Go there, click sports fans. And hopefully we'll hear from Bone Crusher a little bit later on. He brought you last night's stream. The 5-0 victory. 0-1 pitch is a little bit outside. Hope everybody's had a great week. Thursday's the unofficial kickoff to the weekend. However, I do have to go to work tomorrow. Westbrooks is a real prankster. Here's the 2-1. It is right through there. Braves will get on that Delta charter and head up to New York after tonight's game. And the Braves will take on the Mets in a weekend series up at Citi Field. There's a strikeout. Pitcher is down on strikes. Third of the night for Soroka. So tomorrow night, Atlanta at the Mets. 7:10 Eastern start for that. It's Fulte versus DeGrom. I agree with that, Westbrooks. That is a downer. So Birdie is back up. Leadoff man for the Marlins. Here's the 1-0. Foul ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. It is in there. 1-2. Soroka with the most impressive neck currently in the big leagues deals the 1-2 pitch. It's outside. Bouncer to second. Ozzie has it. And a very easy inning for Soroka. Nothing doing for the Marlins in their part of the third inning. We head to the bottom with the Braves up 1-0. We will be back for more Coast to Coast. Stay tuned. Soroka is up. As we hit the bottom of the third inning, I'm working with a big-time cold today, so bear with me and my nasally voice. I thought the Area 51 thing, I thought that had already wrapped up, or there's still a bunch of people out there getting set to take over the joint. That's where all of our nation's UFO secrets are all hidden in the site of some kind of mysterious accident back like 65 years ago. And so Soroka is retired. Here's Acuna. Yeah, don't get us started on the flat earth crowd. Even though we do have one of our subscribers here calls himself like the flat earth prepper. So, yeah, we need him in here to explain what that means and if he's really a flat earther. I went to their website one time and I spent about 20 minutes over there reading all their garbage. Dr. Popo, the Braves started this game at 7:20 Eastern Time. Yeah, I read their whole explanation about the flat earth and I don't understand. Acuna is down on strikes. And that's the fourth tonight for Miami pitcher. We scored on an RBI by Echeverria. He had the RBI. It was a single and scored a run. But apparently the people who are into flat earth, I mean, they're very vocal and they're very fervent in their belief that the earth is flat. And they want to get the damn word out. And Ozzy Albies hits one to fairly deep center, but it's going to be caught for out number 3. So we are cruising right through this game. We are already through 3 innings, and the Braves have a 1-0 lead. How about them apples? We'll be back for more baseball right after this. Soroka back to pitch the top of the fourth. And Diaz leads it off. He's 0 for 1 today, and he fouls the first pitch back. It's 0-1. You know, until recently, I thought Yeti was just a cooler. Like, I didn't realize it was the abominable snowman or whatever. But I laugh when I see the word Yeti because those are the coolers that cost, $500 minimum. And a lot of people have stickers on the back of their vehicles. And maybe it is, maybe if you really need that ice to stay cold for 2 weeks at a time, it's a good purchase. And Jones is out. I'm sorry, Diaz is out. Diaz is retired. And Seinfeld has an update. The Falcons down 3-0. And the Falcons have lost 11 consecutive preseason games. Do I care? Not really. But I hope there's some positive takeaways from this game tonight that I'm not going to watch until this game is over. Until the Braves game is over. So Anderson up next, and he quickly has an 0-2 count on him. Soroka is dealing tonight. O2 is fouled back. Stover would like to be a mod. Let me think about that for a second. Sharply hit over to Donaldson. Throws on the first. 2 quick outs. All right, why the hell not, Stover? Boom. We've got a ton of moderators. We're never going to have any, we're never going to have any crap down in our dugout because of all the mods here. Good luck trying to sneak in some spam over here. Absolutely. I will be doing, in fact, you should see on my screen right now. Yes, I will be doing that game September 8th. You know it. I think we're shutting down any additional mods for tonight. We're good for right now, but that could always change next stream. We've got to have at least one normal viewer in here. Braves and Rockies will be a 3 o'clock Eastern start, and it is on YouTube for free. So there you go. I'll be at work. But anybody who is around at 3 p.m. Eastern on Monday, you get to watch Braves and Rockies on YouTube. You know what? Why the hell not? Marcus, grab a wrench, put on your hard hat, let's go to work. So here comes Donaldson. And so here's Freddie. Freddie is leading off here in the bottom of the fourth. I'm a little out of it today. Got a cold, feel weird. I haven't taken any medicine for it all, but I still feel kind of weird anyway. It's a good kind of weird. I feel good. And Freddie Freeman is out. He grounds out to start the bottom of the fourth for the Braves. Tomorrow night, it's a 7:10 Eastern start. Don't know if I'll be here for that or not. I may be here for that. And here's Donaldson. He's 0 for 1 today. Yeah, I could probably use a little Afrin, but sometimes I like to just not hit it with any kind of medication at all. Sometimes that's the way to go. Here's the 1-2 to Donaldson. It's inside. Welcome and drawing so much. Love the hairstyle. Well, I did get a haircut today, so appreciate that. I did that on my lunch hour. And Donaldson's down on strikes. He doesn't like the call, and that's number 5 for Alcantara. Bone Crusher is in, finally. Hope everything's going well, brother. I am dealing with a cold. And here's Matt Joyce. He's 0 for 1. Or I'm sorry, he's 1 for 1 today. Pitches outside. Wow, Crusher. Yeah, you called that last night. Oh, I'll be okay, college. It's just a little cold. It ain't nothing. I just sound a little... I'm just a little stuffy. Welcome in, Anthony. And Stover, yeah, I'm a Georgia native. Absolutely. Here's the 3-1. Swung on a missed. It's a full count to Matt Joyce. Three-two pitch is fouled away. We'll do it again. 2 outs, bottom of the fourth. The payoff is low ball 4, so Joyce walks. Marcus, I'm not sure how many pitches he's thrown. That'll show back up on the screen when he comes back up. But he's probably got a pretty low, good number. We scored in the second inning. Matt Joyce had an RBI. No, check that. Echeverria had an RBI single. And here is Echeverria. T is in. Welcome in, T. That's right, T. No more headgear. No more looking like I'm taking orders at McDonald's. Yeah, I did get a new microphone, T. Yeah, thanks for noticing that. Still no Hawks poster. Yeah, that's coming real soon. It'll be up there before the Hawks preseason starts. So let's put it that way. Yeah, definitely need to take care of that. Just for the fact that there's empty real estate back there, we need to do something about that. It's now 1-2 on Echeverria. Here's the 1-2. Little grounder to second, little chopper to second base. Throws on to first, and that'll do it for the fourth. So we are just 1 hour into this thing, and we're already headed to the fifth inning. It is the Braves 1. It is the Marlins nothing. We'll be back. All right, Evan the Goat, thanks for that great update. Thank you so much for that. So that sounds good. Evan says Walking Legend is okay. Apparently he was given the wrong kind of medicine and that he should be home in the next... He might even be home before this game is over. So we're really glad to hear that. Thank goodness. Let him know we, sent thoughts and prayers his way. And hopefully we'll see him soon back here in our dugout. So Starling Castro's leading off the top of the fifth. And Beat by the Book is in. All right. He's got the Falcons and this game going on. And Marcus tells us touchdown Falcons. It's another foul ball. Falcons looking to break that 11-game preseason losing streak. Nice play. Donaldson over at third. Throws on to first. There's the out. And here's Ramirez batting 6 for the Marlins. And as you see on your screen, Falcons coming up September 8th. We'll have that one for you right here. We'll also bring you Braves for the rest of the season. And once we get into playoff baseball, if there's ever a conflict, if the Braves playoffs and the Falcons are happening at the same time, then the Braves playoffs will override the Falcons for sure. Ozzie makes a nice play and throws out the runner. That's 2 quick outs. Okay, Popo. I didn't know what you were talking about, Napoleon Dynamite. Yeah, I guess that funky little music. I can see that. So here we are, top of the fifth, 2 outs. Here comes pitch number 57 for Soroka. And Brinson takes strike 1. Yeah, I just saw that, Seinfeld. That's a hell of a stat. And if we can get one more strike here, that will be 21 consecutive. Chop on. Absolutely. This has been one hell of an exciting season. It's been a good one, you know, to start my live streaming career with. Great season for that. I love it. Here comes the 1-2. It is fouled away. It's now Nationals 2, Pirates 1 in the 3rd inning. Mets have a 2-0 lead over the Cleveland Indians. And that's your abbreviated scoreboard blast from treasurehunt.ga. And there is another strikeout for Soroka. That is going to do it for the Marlins in the 5th inning. We head to the bottom of the inning. Time for a little bit of insurance. We'll be right back with that right after this. Bottom of the 5th, Ortega leads us off. Seven, 8, and 9 hitters coming up. And this is an old-fashioned pitcher's duel. Oh, 2 pitch is a little bit low. Fulte taking the hill tomorrow night in New York. And still a 1-2 count to Ortega. Make sure to thumbs up if you haven't done that. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't done that. One-two pitch, called strike 3. Ortega is down on strikes. Number 6 tonight for Alcantara. Mets are 60 and 66, 1.5 games outside of the wild card leading spot. All right, way to go. We've triple deuces on the subs. You got to like that number. It's 2-0 now to Tyler Flowers. Here's the pitch. Low and outside. The Reds are 60 and 66. Yeah, that's tough. Flowers is going to let one drop in there. He was swinging on the 3-0 pitch. Center fielder misjudged it, ran backwards, and then by the time he realized his mistake, it dropped in front of him, in front of Brinson. So there's a runner on first. Looks like the Reds are off tonight. Mets have a 2-0 lead on Cleveland. Nationals have a 2-1 lead on Pittsburgh. And here's Soroka looking to bunt. So Anthony says he has got the grill out tonight. What is going on the grill? Well, we just did a scoreboard check, so we'll do one a little bit later. We can say this: Atlanta 7, Redskins 3 at the 2-minute warning. And we're nearing the end of the first half. Can the Falcons hold on and destroy that 11-game consecutive preseason losing streak? Can we blow that one out of the water tonight? Hell to the yes, Anthony. Ribs, chicken, burgers, and oysters. Hell to the yes. That is a hell of a mixed grill for a Thursday night. I like that. And here's Ronald Acuna with 2 outs and a runner on first. He's 0 for 2 today. Oh man, I love some oysters, whether they're raw or otherwise. Broken bat, foul ball for Acuna. It's 1-2 on him. So Acuna grabs a new War Club. Yeah. Not that kind of oyster, Marcus. Oh, that sounds good, man. Oh, hell yes. Those fully loaded oysters. We know all about those. The 2-2 pitch to Acuna. Another foul ball. So 2-2 pitch due to Acuna. He steps out. And here's the pitch. Outside. And there's a walk to Acuna. So 2 outs and 2 on. And here's Ozzy. All right, Seinfeld, yeah. Go ahead and mute your screen. Sync us up with that. I mean, mute your, you know what I'm saying. Mute the announcers. And enjoy all of our amazing coast-to-coast commentary. So Ozzy's going to ground out. No, he's not. The second baseman boots it. Bases are loaded. And Alcantara is not happy about that. So now the bases are loaded. Here's Freddie Freeman. So Anthony's from Baltimore originally. And back then in the 80s, the Braves were all over the Superstation, so you could live anywhere in the country and follow the Braves. There's 2 outs, and Seinfeld says that's Diaz's 4th error. That's right. He had a couple of them last night, I think, or the night before. Freddie Freeman hits one pretty well into left, but not deep enough. So the Braves leave them loaded, and we are now through 5. Your score, Atlanta 1, Miami nothing. We'll be back for more Coast to Coast. Do not move. All right, here we are, top of the 6th. Holiday leads us off. Soroka, very efficient. 62 pitches tonight. Wow. Gibby says that Scherzer had 70 pitches in the 4th inning. Oh, I thought you meant like, never mind. I thought you meant he had 70 pitches just in the 4th inning alone. That would be whack. So Holiday has an 0-2 count on him. The 0-2 pitch to 8th place hitter Holiday. This one's hit down the left field line and foul. Jace Peterson, yeah, I remember him. He was a Brave for like maybe a year or two. Yeah, I do remember that name. Right, wasn't he having like a big season earlier this year? Yeah, I thought he was putting up a pretty. He had a bunch of home runs last check, but that was like a month ago. Bounce toward third. Donaldson throws him out. Holiday retired. There's one out in the sixth. Here's Alcantara. Miami pitcher. And Dansby Swanson is playing in Double-A Rome tonight in his rehab start. Here's the 0-1 pitch. It is called strike two. Right, Swanson is DH tonight. And I think Riley is scheduled to make a start tomorrow night. Oh, wow, Legend. All right, Walking Legend is in. I mean, we were all worried about you about an hour ago. Now everything seems to be good. So we are very glad to hear that. So glad you're back. Yeah, we thought we heard some bad news earlier, and then the news got good. Now all we need is to wrap up this win tonight and the sweep and the season series with the Marlins. And here's Birdie. He is 0 for 2 tonight. Strike two. It's 1-2. We can't lose. We can't afford to lose one of our great mods like Walking Legend. We've only got like 17 other mods. You know, that would be a huge loss just for that alone. And the man with the long neck gets set for the 2-2. Here's the pitch. Just inside. The 3-2. That's going to be a base hit just over the reach of Echeverria at short. And that's a one-out single for Birdie. So here's Diaz. He's 0 for 2 tonight. Oops. Isan Diaz gets set for the 0-1. Throw to first, runner back. Another throw to first. Runner back again. Here comes the 0-1. Birdie takes off. Pitch is swung on and hit into center field. Easy out for Acuna. Side retired. Nothing doing for Miami. In the 6th inning, we head to the bottom of the inning. It is still the Braves 1 and the Marlins nothing. You're watching Coast to Coast on a Thursday night. A-Bomb will be back and we'll check the scoreboard and bring you more play-by-play next. And Donaldson leads off and quickly gets thrown out. He hit a little chopper to Starling Castro, made a good play on it, and there's one out. All right, thanks. We've got 223 subs. Let's get up to 225. That would be a nice round number to end the night with. Okay, yes. It is time for a scoreboard check. It's what we call a treasure hunt.ga blast. First the pitch to Joyce. And that one's inside, 1-1 on him. So we'll run down the scoreboard. The Rays and Orioles tied at 2 in the 5th inning. Nationals have a 2-1 lead over Pittsburgh in the 5th. A little pitch to Joyce is hit into left field, and that's going to be out number 2. Joyce is retired on a fly ball. The Mets are up 2-0 on Cleveland. That one's in the 6th. The Red Sox beat Kansas City. That's a final in 10 innings. Red Sox win 5-4 there over KC. It's also a final. The Mets beat the Giants 1-0. Just underway in St. Louis, where the Rockies and Cardinals are scoreless. Tigers Astros scoreless in the 3rd. White Sox have a 1-0 lead on the Rangers in the 3rd. Echeverria is going to fly out here to end the inning right there. Nice play by the shortstop. And then it is halftime in Atlanta, where the Falcons have a slight 7-6 edge over the Redskins. So there is your treasure hunt scoreboard blast. We'll take a timeout, and we will be back for the 7th inning as we cruise right along in this old-fashioned pitcher's duel. We are now in the 7th inning. Anderson is 0 for 2. And Soroka deals. Strike one. Pitch number 78 for Soroka. I don't like Joe Buck. I'm not a big Joe Buck fan. And it's annoying because, you know, it'd be okay if he just did like one sport, but he's all over baseball and football. All right, Anthony. Yeah, man, you got to keep a close eye on that grill, especially with all those different things you're cooking that all take different times and everything. It's got to be pretty challenging. Make sure to hit that subscribe. If it's your first time on board, we would be most appreciative if you could do that. Also, make sure to give us a thumbs up. And then you can also ring the notification bell so you don't miss anything. You can hit up Bone Crusher's channel so you can catch his live reactions, which we know he's going to have the Braves and Mets Saturday night. And a 2-2 pitch due to Anderson. Foul ball. Matt Vasgersian, he's all right. He's better than Joe Buck. I like him better than that. Still not crazy about him, though, on Sunday Night Baseball. Up the middle, and Anderson gets one through into center field for a leadoff single in the top of the 7th. I need to think about who my favorite broadcasters are. We'll have to dwell on that one for a little while. You know what, Seinfeld? That's a great idea. I will be doing that. I will put a Bone Crusher link in my description. So here is Walker with nobody out and a runner on first base. Welcome in Juan Gotti. He is a Nationals guy. And last check, they were winning 2-1 over Pittsburgh. What's that, Crusher? What is a fart party? Anthony, I've been doing this. I started doing this. It hasn't been a year yet. I did some Falcons games towards the end of last year. But I did not do my first Braves live reaction stream until opening day this year. It's back in the archives somewhere against Philly. It was a horrible game. Oh yeah, Vince Scully, definitely one of the best. He's retired now. I always enjoyed listening to him. And so we've got a 2-1 count on Walker. Here's the 2-1 pitch to Walker. It's in the dirt. Oh, Brockmeyer? Yeah, I've seen a couple episodes of that show. Marcus, yeah, with what's his name? Here's the 3-1 pitch. This one is smacked into center field for a base hit. Couple of singles, couple of runners on with nobody out. Flowers out to talk to Soroka on the mound. So here's Starlin Castro. Braves bullpen is now stirring. We've got Luke Jackson warming up. Castro's going to tie this one up. This one all the way to the wall. 1 run is in. 2 runs are in, so Miami just took the lead. It's 2-1 Marlins. Okay, then. He's been killing us. I mean, you know, as bad as the Marlins are, this one guy, Starlin Castro, has had a good year against us. That's 13 ribbies for Castro against Atlanta this season. So another mound visit. Still nobody out. Bullpen's been doing great since that LA series. Ramirez is going to fly this one out to center field. No advance from second. So Castro still on second now with one out. And you're right, Marcus. If the Braves can somehow come up in the bottom of the seventh and take the lead, then Soroka would still be eligible for the win. And so Brinson is the batter. He's 0 for 2. First pitch to him is outside. .92 pitches for Soroka. Here's number 93. It's swung on and missed. 1-1. Anybody know who's coming up in the bottom of the seventh? Here's the 1-1 to Brinson. That's strike two. All right, thanks, Seinfeld. 7, 8, and 9 guys coming up. Bottom 7. Here's the 1-2. Little tapper back to the mound. That'll be out number 2. Runner stays put at second. You're right, Seinfeld. Yes, I got to start working on my merch. Good call. So Curtis Granderson will pinch hit. Well, excuse me, he's on deck. Pardon me. In the batter's box, it's none other than Holiday. The pitch to Holiday popped up, out of play. That'll reach the seats. Here's the pitch to Holiday. Another foul ball out of play. It's 1-2. Next pitch for Soroka is number 100. And it's the 1-2 to Holiday. Timeout. The 1-2 pitch is in the dirt. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Slow roller over to third. Donaldson takes care of that. Nice scoop by Freddie on the other end. And that'll do it. But Miami puts on 2 runs and takes the lead. So let's come back in the bottom of the 7th inning and take the lead so Soroka can be eligible for the win tonight. He deserves that. So we'll come back. We'll see the 7th, 8th, and 9 batters come up next on Coast to Coast. It's 2-1 Marlins as we head to the bottom of the 7th. Okay, then. We are in the bottom of the 7th. Ortega leads us off. He's 0 for 2 today. That's a foul ball. It is a 1-1 count on Ortega. This one's hit to fairly deep center, but an easy out. Brinson puts that one away. So yeah, let's hope the 8th. I don't know if we're going to score this inning, but we definitely got the bats coming up in the 8th if we can't get it done here. And so batting 8th is Tyler Flowers. And we see on deck, we've got a pinch hitter on deck right now in the person of, and there's a bouncer over to short. Quickly 2 outs. Flowers is retired. And it is Adam Duvall pinch hitting. Pitch to Duvall is strike 1. Yeah, Soroka's had a hard time getting that next win. Oh, 2 pitches, a little bit inside. Well, Anthony Swanson is playing tonight in Rome. Hold on. Yeah, Dansby is playing in Rome tonight. Man, I feel like doo-doo today. I've got the worst, this is the worst cold I've had in like a year, at least. But yeah, Dansby is DHing in AA Rome tonight. And what happened here? All right then, so Duvall has been hit by a pitch. So it's not over yet. Let's see if Acuna can put us ahead. And Mexican checks in. What's up, man? Yeah, it is a summertime cold. It bites. I called in sick yesterday, thinking I'd be over it by today, but actually felt worse today than yesterday. This is the first time I've been sick. I've had a couple of sore throat kind of things going on, but this is the first cold I've had in at least a year. Oh, I'll be fine. I'll be fine, Mexican. Yes. We will be good. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Acuna. That is a little bit inside, 1-1. So if he can hit a home run here, that puts Soroka in line for the win. Okay, there's a ball. Take that call. Generous call. It's 2-1. Yeah, you're right. I should have just taken 2 days off, but, I don't like doing that. Then you come back to this big pile of work. I'd rather just go in. So it's a 2-2 count on Acuna. This one's hit pretty well. Okay, never mind. It's not. Never mind. That's out number 3. Acuna flies out to right. And so now we've got to try to come back just to prevent Soroka from getting a loss. So we now head to the 8th inning. It is still Miami 2 and the Braves 1. We will be back after these messages. All right, we are back. Top of the 8th. Granderson leads us off, and he's pinch hitting, so that's going to be the end of the night for Alcantara, or however you say his name. I have a hard time with that pronunciation. So Luke, 56 games this year, 6-2 record, 3.57 ERA. Here's the 0-2 to Granderson. Strike 3 call. Way to go, Luke. They're not booing. They're saying, Luke. And yeah, Jackson has been doing very well. Again, ever since that Dodgers series, our bullpen has come alive. So back to the top of the order, John Birdie's batting. He's 1 for 3. Two and 0 is the count. There's a strike, 2-1. Yeah, I mean, Miami Star had a great night tonight. Our guy pitched pretty damn well himself, too. And now all that's left is hopefully we come back in the bottom of the 8th and then close it out in the 9th. And the Falcons are losing 13-7. Check some of those scores. The Nationals still have that 2-1 lead over Pittsburgh. That's in the 7th. And really the only other game of any concern to us is the Mets and their 2-0 lead over Cleveland in the 6th. The Phillies are not playing tonight. 3-2 pitch to Birdie is a strikeout. Came back and got him. So way to go, Luke. That's 2 quick outs. And again, we say bye-bye, Birdie, hopefully for the last time this year. Diaz is up, and he looks at a ball. There's a strike to Diaz. It's 1-1. Braves have the 2, 3, and 4 batters, I believe, coming up in the bottom of the inning, if I'm right. And Echeverria is going to camp under this pop-up, and that is out number 3. So Jackson got him 1, 2, 3. That's been his story lately. Perfect time of the year to get it right for the bullpen. So we hold him right there. We head now to the bottom of the 8th inning. It is time to go to work. And let's take the lead. 2, 3, and 4 guys coming up when we come back. Oh, wow, that was quick. Okay. So, Albies is already retired. Here comes Freddie. And Stanek is the new pitcher for Miami. Here's the pitch to Freddie. This one's hit pretty well. And it's out of here. It's out of here. Freddie just gets it over the left field wall. Opposite field, and that's number 34. We are tied at 2. And so Soroka is off the hook. He's not able to get any decision at all tonight. That's good. All right. Welcome in, sports fan. Let's go indeed. A little bit outside. Freddie just goes down and golfs it. .34 on the year for Freddie. Here's Donaldson. He's 0 for 3. Let's see if he can put us ahead. Welcome in, Zombie Man. Yeah, you came in at the right time. Hell yes. Strike 2 to Donaldson. All right, Seinfeld, we'll see you next time, man. Thanks for coming in. We'll see you maybe tomorrow night. Just depends. See how everything goes tomorrow. I know I'll be feeling better. I mean, there's no way I can feel worse tomorrow. And there's strike 3 to Donaldson. Quick work on him. He swung at a couple in the dirt on that at bat. And so there's 2 outs. And here comes Matt Joyce. Last chance if the Braves are going to take care of business before the bottom of the 9th. Yeah, Danny, we're coming right up on football season. So here's Joyce. And he looks at a strike. No, I've not watched Josh's hitting tutorial. I'll need to check that out, I guess. And that's going to do it for the Braves in the 8th as Matt Joyce grounds out to the second baseman. So we head to the 9th. 3, 4, and 5 batters coming up for Miami. So let's see who comes out to pitch in the top of the inning. We'll be right back after these messages. You are watching Coast to Coast on a Thursday night. All right, Mark Melanson is your pitcher for the Braves. Anderson, Walker, and Castro, the 3, 4, and 5 hitters, due up. First pitch, Echeverria handles it and gets the out. He bobbled it for a second, but recovered and threw on to first. One pitch, one out. So here is Neil Walker, 1 for 3. 2 for 7 in the series. And the first pitch to Walker is ball 1. 6, 7, and 8 hitters coming up for the Braves in the bottom of the ninth. There's a strike to Walker. It's 1-1. Melanson kicks and fires. Here's the 1-1. It's bounced to short. That's going to be an infield hit. So Walker reaches base. He's on first with 1 out. So here's Starlin Castro. He's been a thorn in our side. It's 1-1 to Castro. The 1-1 pitch. Foul back. Excuse me. Braves and Mets tomorrow night, 7:10 Eastern is your first pitch from New York. And we've got a strikeout. Castro's down. There's 2 out. All right, so with 2 outs, here comes Harold Ramirez. He looks at a ball 1. The 0-1 pitch is outside. Yeah, I'm not feeling too great. And you know it gets worse at nighttime, right? But actually, I'm okay. We're going to make it. Yeah, a little whiskey wouldn't hurt, right? And here comes the 2-1. There's a strike. It's 2-2. All right, so everybody on their feet. Let's send this one to the bottom of the 9th. Melanson deals the 2-2 pitch. And it is strike 3. Way to go, Melanson. All right, so we go to the bottom of the 9th. We're all tied up at 2. Let's walk this thing off. We'll be back after this. And hopefully we walk her off in the bottom of the 9th. We'll be back to find out next. All right, we're back. Echeverria leading things off. And so let's hope the Braves can get it done here at the bottom of the 9th. Quickly 0-2. And if this one does go to extras, I'm going to have to bail out of here after the bottom of this inning. But we will keep the dugout. We'll keep the stream live. I'm just going to have to retire after this inning. So let's get her done right here. It's 1-2 on Echeverria. Two pitch, a little bit low. Stanek is still out there. He pitched last inning also for the Marlins. Oh, we're still playing music. Thanks for letting me know. And there's a fair ball down the left field line. Echeverria is going to end up second base. There we go. Oh, thanks, Anthony. Anytime, man. We'll have plenty more where this came from. Yeah, let's kill that music. Sorry, guys. There it is. So, we've got a leadoff double. How about that? Oh, yeah, guys. And thanks for helping to carry the show tonight. Could not do it without you guys. So here's Ortega. He had the big grand slam on Sunday. Let's see what he can do here with nobody out and a runner on second. Is he going to bunt? Is he going to swing for it? What's he going to do? And he looks at a strike. Fouled away. That's strike two. Flowers on deck. And then it would be a pinch hitter next. Maybe Culberson. Here's the 0-2. Struck him out. Damn. Runner still at second. And so let's see what Tyler Flowers can do. He's 1 for 3 tonight, 2 for 8 in the series, and on the year batting .224. And there's a swing and a miss. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Flowers. Let's see him get a walk-off. That one bounces up there, 1-1. We're in the fourth quarter, 11:05 left to go in regulation, and the Redskins are up 16-7 on the Falcons. Nationals have taken a 4-1 lead over Pittsburgh now in the 8th. And the Mets are still up 2-0 on the Indians in the 6th inning. There's your treasurehunt.ga blast. And it's outside. 2-1 now to Flowers. And indeed, Charlie Clutch in the on-deck circle. Here's the pitch to Flowers. That's outside. 3-1. Yeah, Flowers is a great guy. I really like his attitude, but he's had a hard time with pass balls. I don't really have a problem with his hitting. And here's the 3-1 to Tyler. Ball 4. Runners on first and second with 1 out. And here comes Clutch. So this is Charlie's spot to shine when it matters most, when it's crunch time. All right, Culberson, what you got for us tonight? And he looks at the ball. And yeah, let's just stay out of the, whatever you do, stay out of the double play so Acuna can have one last shot. We've got runners on first and second. We've got 1 out and a 1-0 pitch due to Culberson. Oh, bad call. That was called a strike. I mean, it was pretty close, but it was clearly about an inch off the plate. Next pitch bounces up there, 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Way outside. 3-1. He's about to load him up. All right, Crusher, thanks, man. 223 subs, a bunch of likes. Much thanks all around for that. Culberson's average on the year is 286. Here comes the 3-1. Fouled back. It's a full count. Here's the payoff pitch. We'll do it again. Fouled back. Here comes the 3-2 pitch again to Culberson. Yeah, I don't know what happened there for a second, guys. Sorry about some buffering if that happened. I'm not sure what that was, but we're back. All right, so a very long at bat here, and good battle going on between Stanek and Culberson. Driven toward right. Oh, but that's going to be caught. That's out number 2. And Echeverria ends up at third after he tags up there. So it's all up to Acuna now. Runners on the corners, 2 out. No, it was not a double play. It was a flyout. And so Acuna has pretty much owned Miami in his short career. So come on, Acuna, let's walk this off. We've got a runner on third. I mean, a wild pitch will score a run. A balk will score a run. And Acuna takes the first pitch low. It's 1-0. With 2 outs, Ozzy Albies is on deck. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Taken for a strike. Here's the 1-1 outside. It is 10 o'clock Atlanta time. 7 o'clock on the West Coast. I'm A-Bomb, your host for all the festivities tonight. You're watching Coast to Coast. Here's the 2-1 pitch to Acuna. Swings and misses at a bad one. So it's 2-2 now. Don't know what time it is in Uzbekistan quite yet. We'll get to that later on. Here's the 2-2. This one's lined into left center. That's going to fall in. The Braves win the game. Acuna walks us off. Yes. How about that? The lights have been turned out in Atlanta. And Ronald Acuna has driven in your game-winning RBI in the bottom of the ninth. Braves walk off. They beat the Marlins 3-2. We win the season series. Check this. 15-4 against the Marlins. And that is a 3-game sweep. Yes. Came down to the final strike with 2 outs, and Acuna walks us off. Boom. Goes the dynamite. And welcome in Jeremy Broussard. Yes, winner, winner. Chicken parm dinner. So, wow, that was great, y'all. What a hell of an ending that was. It was worth it, even though I feel like crap. That made me feel a lot better. And I know I'm going to get a good night's sleep, wake up tomorrow, and be feeling really good. So, we'll quickly transition into the 10th inning show and go over the scoreboard. In the 5th inning, the Rays and the Orioles tied up at 2. In the bottom of the 8th, it looks like the Nationals are going to win and keep pace. They are up 6-1 over Pittsburgh. The Mets have a 2-0 lead over Cleveland. And really, that's all the scoring you need to know about. So thanks so much, guys, for hanging with us to the very end. And what an ending it was. Ronald Acuna Jr. comes up huge again. And the Braves beat the Marlins 3-2 on a Thursday night in Atlanta. Perfect way to send us up to New York. Braves will get on that Delta charter in about an hour and a half, head up to New York, and then get ready to play the Mets starting tomorrow at 7:10 Eastern. Thanks to the Bone Crusher and Mondo and Gibby and everybody tonight. I'm going to get the hell out of here before I get even sicker and rest the voice so I can be good to go tomorrow. So we'll see you next time. Once again, your final score, a good one as we walk off in Atlanta. It was the Braves 3 and the Marlins 2. We will see you next time on Coast to Coast. Make sure to like and subscribe on your way out of here. And A-Bomb will see you next time. Good night, America.